What's good, Panther Nation? It's your boy Myron McRae, aka Tornado McRae, across the skyways of the internet, here with another episode of Panther Pride TV, your one-stop shop for all your Panther notifications and your Panther obligations. And guys, it is Friday, man. It's Friday. We made it through another week. Hope y'all are having a great week. Hope y'all are having a great weekend, man. I hope everything. If you got a long weekend, hope you enjoy it. If you got to work on Monday, hey, I hope you're getting time and a half, bro. Honestly do. Just hope you're getting time and a half and getting paid for it. But guys, let's go ahead. Guys, gals, everybody, let's go ahead and get into today's docket. Got a few things I think y'all would like to see as we prepare to take on the Dallas Cowboys. And so, first thing that I did see, I was looking on the Panthers.com website, and they were talking about some of the keys for the offense in terms of winning this game versus the Cowboys, right? And the first thing that they said, and they noted, was being quick could be essential in Carolina winning this game. What do I mean by that? Here's what they said. So in the segment, they said, number one thing to help with beating the Cowboys is one, get the ball out quickly. Something Young has done better this season than in his first 2 years. According to the Next Gen stats, Young has recorded an average time to throw of 2.74 seconds this season, the quickest mark of his career. He has recorded career highs in completion percentage, 72.7%, and success rate, 49.4%, on quick passes under 2.5 seconds. Young has also thrown 4 touchdowns without an interception on quick passes after totaling 8 touchdowns and 4 interceptions all last season. The Cowboys' defense parenthetically has allowed a league-high 88.5 completion percentage on quick passes, the highest rate by any defense in a season since at least 2016. So basically, seems like the one thing is if Bryce is quick and smooth with his throws, it's going to bode well for us. And I know a lot of you have said that Bryce just needs to get the ball out quicker. Bryce just needs to find his route and get it out of his hands quicker. And I agree. I cannot deny that. That is one thing I will criticize Bryce for. And I think he is getting better. I really do. But I also think there have been times where he has to hold the ball because somebody misses a block or the D-line gets in there too quick, so he's running around scrambling, trying to hold on to the ball, make it last longer. But I agree with most of you. Bryce, if he can get the ball out quick, that's actually a good thing. And the numbers back it up. The numbers show when Bryce is able to get the ball out quick, he's comfortable, he can release it, gets time to make the throw. Bro's completing 72% of his passes, and he's having his best season at doing so. So to me, it means he's getting better. And to me, if he's getting better, that's a win. I'm going to take it. I know it's a next-gen stat, and some of you feel very meh about next-gen stats. Even I do it sometimes because I'll sit there and think to myself, who was even tracking this stat? Who was tracking that? But this is one of those I actually would like to know is what is his completion percentage when he holds the ball for more than 2.5 seconds versus less. And it shows that he is actually doing really, really well in comparison to seasons past when he gets the ball out really, really quickly. So, Bryce, if you're watching this, if you see this, hey, man, be comfortable. Hey, be smooth, be quick, do what you got to do. To quote one of my favorite Star Wars quotes from Qui-Gon Jinn, Episode 1, he tells Anakin, hey, feel, don't think, use your instincts, and let the Force be with you. Just when you don't overthink it and just let it flow, I think you'll be okay, man. So definitely looking forward to seeing Bryce doing that this weekend. And I think he does, we'll be in good shape. Number two, bro, got to look at the new injury report from yesterday's practice and show y'all some of the things that I saw on the report. It came from Joe Pearson. He put it out there. And here's what the injury report from Thursday looked like. So Jalen Coker, he was in full practice. Caleb, I keep messing up his name every time I say it. Caleb Evans, he had a hamstring. He did not practice. Chuba Hubbard, obviously his calf, didn't practice. Mike Jackson with his ribs, he did a full practice. Taylor Moton's elbow, he did not practice. Jatavian Sanders with his ankle, full practice. Charles Smith-Wade from his chest, he did a full practice. And Turk Wharton still dealing with his toe injury. He did not practice. So, obviously, key notable names aside from Evans, some key notable names here. I mean, I'm not saying Evans isn't, like, important to the roster, but the rest of these guys have been a starter or have key rotation time in between. But Coker doing full practice, Mike Jackson full practice, Sanders full practice, Charles Smith-Wade full practice. I'm happy to see. Hubbard not practicing, not surprised. Moton, slightly surprised. And then Wharton, we still know. So hopefully, a lot of these guys going forward will start being on the healthier end and off of this report, and we can look good and get back to being who we are. Thirdly, guys, I got another Would You Rather Panthers edition, and I think y'all might actually like this one. I think I might actually have this split in terms of the viewers and everybody there. And for today's English hard. Get me in a chokehold just now. But for today's Would You Rather, the prompt is, who would you rather see get their first touchdown? So would you rather see T-Mac get his first career touchdown and it's a game-winning receiving touchdown? Or would you rather see Jimmy Horn Jr. get his first career touchdown and it's a game-winning kick return? Nani? We've been talking about it. We've seen T-Mac put in all the work all season and been waiting for him to get his first touchdown. And then last week, we finally see Jimmy Horn get the rotation and get thrown into the fire the way he was supposed to. He should have been in rotation, and we saw what he was able to do. So, who would y'all rather see get their first career touchdown? T-Mac's first career touchdown, but it's a game winner. It's a game-winner receiving touchdown. Or Jimmy Horn getting his first career touchdown, and it's a game-winning kick return. Man. Oh, wow. This is actually tough now that I'm really thinking about it. T-Mac game-winning receiver touchdown, and then Jimmy Horn game-winning kick return for his first touchdown. Bro, this. Oh my. Who do I? I'm gonna go T-Mac, man. I feel like he's long overdue. I'm going T-Mac. I'd love to see Jimmy Horn get a kick return game-winning touchdown. That'd be his first one. I would love that. But I think I'm gonna go T-Mac just because he's been long overdue to get his first TD. And truth be told, I think him getting a game-winning receiving TD would boast a lot. It would be more well-received, or the ramifications of him getting a game-winning receiving touchdown would be phenomenal, because it also would mean that Bryce Young threw it to him. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. It means Bryce Young threw it to him in a clutch situation, and it was a game-winning drive. So, yeah, I'm going to say that. Final answer. Hopefully. And then for the Panther freeze frame of the day, going with this photo from practice with Trayvon Morgan, his back pedal with the Charlotte skyline overlooking. Man, I've been through there so many times, and it's still such a beautiful skyline. I mean, I think I was staying in that Marriott right back there once. Yeah, I was staying back there in that hotel one time, right there for New Year's. I had a New Year's get together there once. It was awesome. But yeah, I love this photo. I think it looks really cool, aesthetically pleasing. That's your new backdrop for some of y'all if y'all want it. There you go. There's your new backdrop. But now it's time for Panther Nation to speak their truth. And I got a few more comments than usual today, so we got a lot more to talk about. First one. This is probably the funniest comment I saw yesterday. It says, so Grizzly the Bowler, my man said, if you're going to come at Myron, you better come with all the facts, not just some. Because one thing's for certain, two things for sure. Myron's going to stack them up and break them down like Tetris, and I'm here for it. Are you sure you're not a Scorpio gang? Because I am 11-15. Listen, man. I just have... So my homeboys, they call me Mr. Screenshot when I get into debates and things like that. And if I have the evidence to back up and prove you wrong, I'm gonna show it to you just so you can't deny anything. So it's just a force of habit. It's a force of habit, bro. I get like that when I'm in debates. So I don't. Now you know. Like you said, they better come with everything. And if you're right, I will admit when you're right. But if you're wrong, and I know it. Oh, yeah, it's going to be something. Next comes from Mrs. Douglas 22. She says, on X, they say they're doing black helmets and blue unis. Love the content, and we got to get you some sinus and cold meds, friend. Honestly, it's just, I don't even have sinus issues like that, but I get why y'all think that. Because for some reason, it's been chilly in the mornings lately, and it's always that transition. It's more so the transition from fall to winter and winter to spring where I really have issues because my nose will dry out and I'll end up with a lot of nosebleeds randomly. But, yeah, sometimes when I'm in here recording, nose just wants to act up. I don't know, man. I hate it. But we might have to. Number 3 comes from TYD 2051, my man says, I personally feel the outcome of this game is going to be determined by the performance of our secondary receivers. I can see the game most likely turn into a very high scoring game and even going in our favor, but I don't care if they're the worst defense in the NFL. We're not going to put up points if T-Mac is the only one getting open, especially because of how hard defenses have locked down on him in the red zone, hence why he has 0 touchdowns so far this year. One other obvious point is a lot of pressure is going to be on Bryce because this is an offense we can't afford to give extra possessions and hand the ball over to. Big emphasis on that final point. Like, I love Bryce, and I've been backing him up, but Bryce, if you're watching this again, he makes a point. This offense is clicking, this offense is moving, this offense is grooving. So I know it's not just you, but we cannot afford to give them extra possessions, whether it's be a fumble or interception or just quick 3 and outs. We can't afford to do that. So he makes a valid point. Can't even deny that. We simply can't because this is one of the best offenses in the league, so we can't give them any more possessions than they already are going to get. Number 4, like I said, I got more for y'all today. Comes from King Art Trip 6840. My man says, we can play both backs in the backfield, split back pro situation. They'll be able to incorporate them more into the pass and will open up more playbooks and making them unpredictable and diverse, leaving the defense guessing and off balance. Fire. He's like, defense holds Dak to less than 200 yards. The less than 200 yards holds the running game to less than 100 yards. We win. And the Panthers can hire me as an analyst and you come with me. Keep pounding. Keep pounding. Hey, listen. Art, hey, listen, I'm with it. They do exactly that. They need to hire you as an analyst, and then I am 100%. I volunteer as tribute. Hey, I'll come with you, dog. For sure. And then, lastly, comes from DP 12277. My man says, not just getting pressure on Dak. They need to tighten up their coverage on opposing receivers. Too often, receivers are getting too many clean free releases off the line of scrimmage. Need to throw off the QB's timing with receivers. That'll give the pass rushers an extra second or so and maintaining gap discipline and rush lane responsibilities. That is a huge fact because I thought I was the only one seeing that, especially from the slot and tight end position. They seem to never get pressed or never get knocked off their route or never get touched. So definitely, I need them to chip receivers a lot more often, especially if they're coming across the middle right off the line. Go ahead, chip him, knock him off his route, And then that way, Dak, when he looks at them, they're not where they're supposed to be, so he has to hold the ball for that extra second. 100% agree. That is great football acumen right there, and it is honest and true. Because playing receiver, bro, and playing DB, when you get knocked off your route or when you knock somebody off their route, it throws everything off. And you wouldn't think it's like, oh, it's only a split second. No, that split second means the difference between a completion, a tip pass, or just blatant overthrow into an interception. So I cannot agree more with that either. But, guys, that's all I have for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell at the bottom so you can always be notified of when these videos are dropping. Next, comment below and let me know. That definitely is still the old one. Oh, well. You know what? Y'all know what to do. I'm going back to this one. That way y'all can see it. All right. Comment below. Let me know what do y'all think about what we talked about today. One, do you think being quick for Bryce is going to help? And do you like the next gen stats that show the fact that he's been quicker is when he's at his best? Two, anything concerning for you off the injury report, or do you feel like we're in a good spot and allow our players to be fine? And three, remember, choose one. Would you rather see T-Mac get his first career touchdown and it be a game-winning receiving touchdown, or Jimmy Horn Jr. get his first touchdown and it be a game-winning kick return? Let me know in the comment section below, because at the end of the day, what do I know? I'm just a skinny brother with two tats. Peace. Much love to all you Panthers Nation. Take care. Later days. And as always, keep pounding. I'll see you next time.